fear you would have as Steve right now is the Nidalee is so strong if she can land a spear, and a spear at distance, especially in the early levels, because she effectively has, at level 2, 4 abilities. You got to be so careful, especially with your Aatrox, which your clear isn't exactly the quickest. Your sustain is very much kind of based off of, you know, how well you can juggle the aggro realistically. Like, there's a lot that you need to do as Aatrox. If XJ feels that he can, he will just run in and, you know, look for, oh, there's a miss, but he's still going to get the back of it, so. But as I'm saying, there's a lot of pressure on kind of, a lot of unknown kind of factors coming into this. Steve needs to be very careful that XJ isn't going to constantly, like, you know, be invading him or constantly getting on top of
Aatrox
him.
has a fast clear when he uses his W correctly. What you want to do generally is you want to start off using the damage portion of it, and then you swap to the sustain portion when you're below 50% and you heal back up, and you can kind of maintain around half and swap between the two. And once he has Krugs as well, should be very quick. He's able to stun up the camps, and I'm wondering if he'll go Blood Razor or whether he'll go Warrior for the instant burst. I've seen both. Could go either way. Honestly, Aatrox is a champion I haven't seen in a good while. No one really picks him because no items really favor him right now. There's no real good build for him, especially in comparison to other tanks and DPS carries. If you're looking for something similar, you generally go the Jax or the Aurelia right now. So Aatrox just completely fallen out of meta for those reasons, and see if Steve can make it work in this game.
Yeah, Steve's going to have to try and do a lot in terms of the Aatrox. If you can get on top of the Sivir and get the knock-up, they can do a lot more with that. They'll have Lagio even using the Trundle Pillar. They'll be able to get the Dune on top of them. A lot can be done, but it's a very short range, very obvious when it's happening, and you'll have basically moves Janna just be able to, you know, tornado everything away, basically. So it's not that hard to kind of deal with either.
Yeah, I was saying that, like, Aatrox's Q has priority over nothing. Everything cancels it. It's similar to Galio also. Has to be very careful when he uses it. And even if he does get it off, the carry has the spell shield there, and Karma could just outrun it almost.
Yeah, they really can, but spot lane not the strongest in the world. Going to be taking a lot of harass. Caitlyn always going to have the early game, especially the first like 2 or 3 levels on top of these guys. Especially considering you've Braum to defend them. It's going to be very difficult for Sivir to really kind of push up, but the traps will mean it's an easy pool of mana for Bloodraven to pick up on.
Yeah, using that Tornado early, while it did look like he outtraded him slightly, means that Janna uses a lot of her mana. There's going to be a few less shields coming up as they go on, so maybe not the best call there. See if it does come back to bite them though.
No, that's Trundle. Trundle has bite. I'm trying my best. These early games. Oh, you're talking about early games. Here we go. Pillar goes down. Trophy in. There's the knock-up. They're going to get the shield off him, and they're forcing the flash away. Good gank. And that's the pressure we were talking about. No vision, but as I say that, there's a little sneaky Nidalee just hidden over here.
Yeah.
We'll see what they want to go for. Steve.
You see that they
sticking
thought
up.
they could get that because as you were saying. Oh wait, here it is.
They now know. Steve.
No.
Steve. What are you doing? Needs to run away. Flashes away. They're going to probably burn the flash off of Lagio as well. They're still going on top of this. TB is going to be cancelled. Very late right there. And I don't think Steve was looking at his own screen when he got hit by that spear.
No. And there was also the thing there. XJ flashed forward and ended up hitting the wrong target.
Oh, XJ though. He's still going.
Might still get it.
Might still get it. There's 3 people. Lagio has no flash. He's got nowhere to go, and it's going to be first blood. Oh, he just missed there. I thought he got first blood onto the Nautilus, but it will be first blood going over to XJ. Huge amount of minions going down as well, but trading that for the Nautilus should have backed away. There was no need for him to be there.
Yeah, and ends up losing out because of that. I just actually want to check. Are you sure which one got first blood there?
It was the Nidalee. It came up on the screen. It was the Nidalee.
Okay. Yeah, the actual...
very close though. Very
the
close.
computer, the spectator actually got a little bug there. Decided that Trundle got the kill first on my screen.
Yeah, it came up on first on mine, but it did say that Nidalee got the first blood goal, so...
Interesting. Spectator's weird like that sometimes.
Spectator's just weird. Very strange thing. But advantages kind of traded off. The only advantage they really get is the couple of assists, but that's not what you really want realistically going into a 3v1 situation. Like, it's not really what is preferable, as we see now a lot of damage being done down. Bloodraven may be forced to flash. One more auto attack. Good spell shield, but there's a heal being popped. Ignite went down. Boomerang Blade nearly going down. The Ignite was popped. That's heals and flashes and ignites and exhausts galore in this bot lane. Both supports pretty damn healthy. The range, though, advantage is still in favor of Lupa, but they got to be so careful.
Yeah, that was a nice turnaround. You didn't quite see it, but just getting chunked out by minions and Janna, and Bloodraven even managed to turn around a few autos as well. Almost turns that trade in their favor. Both guys having to flash away though.
Yeah, they need to be so careful. It's actually a bit of a CS lead for the Caitlyn. Lupa doing very well in this matchup, which is traditionally seen as a counter matchup. The Sivir normally does very well against the Caitlyn because it can block a lot of the damage.
At the same time, you have one of the lowest range AD carries against one of the highest range AD carries. Early on, you're not supposed to do anything. Later on, when you have On the Hunt and can get in Caitlyn's face, it is good, but not expected to do well in the early lane, and you're seeing that now.
The way you said get in her face, it sounded like really aggressive.
It is really aggressive.
It is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want Sivir in my face. What? Don't look like that. Anyway, moving on very swiftly. The first Drake is an Infernal Drake again. So Infernal Drakes galore. Team fights happening all over the place in every single game. Dadoon taking up a pretty handy lead in this mid lane as well over the Karma. Is going with the Rod of Ages build as well, so that's not a traditional way to do it, but I suppose Rod of Ages is so generically good right now, you can build it on pretty much anyone who needs mana.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Rod of Ages instead of Mana Sustain, because Echo doesn't really need it. He doesn't use a lot of CDR either. He'll probably get it off other items as well. So the Roa is nice just because Karma has a lot of base damages. Don't really need the Abyssal against her, and that means you do that much better when you actually join fights later on. Because they do lack a lot of magic damage. It is just the Karma and the mid.
We'll need the Abyssal Scepter, I feel, though, in general, because there's still a lot of magic damage coming out from XJ and the combination of Karma as well. So I feel like the Abyssal will still be very good.
What he decides to go for, though.
Good time right there. Gets himself a nice little bit of damage off. Pretty equal trade. But again, nothing too crazy going to be happening, especially in this early game. I feel like we're still waiting on the junglers to really kind of impact on these lanes.
Yeah. I'm interested as to what Aatrox does now. He's going for that Blood Razor. He's got that dagger now. And he can do a lot in the fight, but he's so squishy, he's very easy to turn on. I'm wondering how they plan on making this pick work, if they plan on making it work, but
I think it's just jump in the backlines with the Trundle, and then if you focus on the Aatrox while he's in his passive mode, just, you know, let the Trundle wreak havoc. I think that's the kind of mentality that they're going in for, you know?
Nidalee's now gone for the invade, but she's being collapsed on. XJ.
XJ, need to be so careful. They know you're there. They're gonna maybe pop out a little bit more. One more auto attack. Ooh, flashes away. Does proc the dragon though. A bit of damage being put onto him as well. So he's gonna take 2 hits from that. Very aggressive, but doesn't come out to anything. XJ maybe fighting off a little bit more they can chew because they had a perfect ward that was just perfect at pointing that out. They saw him jump over the back of the dragon pit and said, right, this is what we need to do, and collapsed immediately.
Yeah, and it was nice by Lupa and Takeda there that they didn't give away that they had any information whatsoever, but were playing far enough back to take the turnaround necessary. Here,
okay, double flashes. Yeah, both flashes being burned. Bloodraven taking a lot of punishment off this. Does have the spell shield so that we won't see the ace in the hole coming out just yet, but I've got to admit, in these extended trades, it seems to be Bloodraven's positioning that's really being punished.
Yeah, and it seems to be just being standing idle for a little too long in these fights. See if they can make this bot lane work. It looks like they're struggling compared to yesterday.
They're struggling a little bit. It's only about a 300, 400 gold lead, so it's actually not that big of a deal right now. Let's see what way they want to work for it now. So everybody just kind of calms down. That Infernal Drake, I feel like, is going to be the big talking point. One mistake from either side, and that Infernal Drake goes over. Or even maybe we just see a mistake at the Infernal Drake.
Yeah, and I'm expecting now, Nidalee just gone back, got the Runic Echoes. This is when XJ wants to have the big impact. He has that first blood kill sitting on him. Has the boots now so he can out-gank the Aatrox comfortably, who's kind of confused with his items. He's gone for the double longsword. Maybe I'm going...
Bork!
he might actually be going Blade of the Rude King. I think...
I'm telling you now, Bork on everybody, including Caitlyn.
Oh, dear. Yeah, okay, it looks like it's Blade of the Rude King rush. Oh, you generally want to rush your jungle items so you can clear quicker.
Oh, that was a weird steal. You see ultimates going off in the bot lane. On the Hunt has been popped, as has the Ignite. They're going to use the heal as well, but that doesn't matter. Jumped still in range of Bloodraven. So that ends up being a kill, and the dragon went over. Aatrox nowhere near to really kind of contest that.
Well, he was actually in the pit when it went down. Outsmited.
Was he outsmited? I didn't even see. Maybe if we had replays it would be a little bit better, but top lane and bot lane all being pressured up, and this is where Ferocity seems to be taking control, and XJ doing exactly what he needs to do right now, just doing very well on this Nidalee. They're not going to be able to get this tower just yet, but we got another way. They should be all right.
Yeah, you see Nidalee able to get the dragon, so the Infernal Dragon is nice and big from here. Doom now going in for a trade. Out trading Wolfie pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Chrono Break back in.
They have got a little bit. Well, there it is. They're going to go back in on top of it. Aatrox comes in. Doesn't quite get the assist, though. The minions finish off Echo. And we see the top lane, Ember, hook, line, and sinker. Picks himself up a nice little solo kill as well. We talked about how Nautilus is hard countered by Trundle. I think you were a liar.
No, I think the Trundle should not be building armor into a magic damage matchup.
No, probably not.
And the fact is also, Titanic Hydra is generally what you want to rush, because the fact is you can get up in Nautilus's face very easily. You want to sit on top of him, you want to deal more damage than him, which isn't done when you build defensive items that don't work on him.
It's not quite the smartest route, rushing that Sunfire cape.
Yeah. Spirit Visage or Titanic Hydra is what you
honestly,
wanted.
I would have preferred it even if you just went with a Spectral Crow.
Yeah.
And then built into it, because that way it would have been a little bit more beneficial for him.
Yep, but as we're seeing, he's decided to go a suboptimal route.
But
It's
he
costing him.
hasn't gone that
Yeah.
way. Here we go though, XJ. Just be careful, trying to get that pink ward. A little bit greedy for it. Dune has rotated down. They may look for a bit of a fight here. As we see now, they're just trying to dodge them out. Boomerang Blade going to be knocked back a little bit. Lupa getting knocked up, taking a lot of pain off the backside of that. SP Move also taking some serious pain, but has the sustain from the Nidalee, so should be fine. See now, oh, good stun there. Going to have a nice, decent trade there, but a lot of minions, and I don't think the Dune is really respecting the damage that comes out from those 7 minions. And honestly, this could be bot lane going down right now.
Good Unbreakable holds it for this wave at least, and now Aatrox is there to respond. Lupa's very low, so if Nidalee does come back around, this could be a 3v3 they win. Nidalee's leaving them though, going for the farm. They must be expecting the jungler to show up. Have that ward in Tribrush, so Steve's going to struggle to make any plays.
Yeah, he might though. Let's see if we can...
Nidalee coming
he
down
does
now.
get caught out
3v3.
It's a 3v3, but they know what's happening. They're going to try back away. Aatrox just sitting in a bush is caught out completely. They know exactly what's going on. The 3v3 will be happening in the bot side. It's going to be Steve though backing away as we look at the top side. Everyone's just going to go in. Turret goes down. That could be a little bit of an overextended attack. He gets knocked up by the Janna Tornado. Flashes away, but it's not enough. Good spear landing on Steve. Just jumps away. Just flash into it. And XJ picks himself up a nice kill. 2 kills in the bot lane. And honestly, this is kind of reminiscent of yesterday. Takeda constantly getting caught out every single time, meaning his team overextend, and they just get completely and utterly crushed in the 3v3.
Yeah, he's going to be the Nidalee carry. I can feel it this game. Yeah. Meantime, Wolfie might get all in here, but the rest of his team is there to respond. Here we go.
He might get all in. There might be the opposite as well. The Dune gets hit by a spear that is rotating. It's a good rotation for Ferocity as they look to put more and more pressure up into this mid lane. And there's actually not a huge amount that the Dune can do as he gets hit by the Boomerang Blade and the spear, so he's going to have to back off immediately. You see Ember now fighting pretty damn well against this Trundle. Trundle can't really do anything, to be perfectly honest with you. Just trying to sustain it. That's going to be the mid lane turret going over in favor of Ferocity as well. They've got total control of this mid to early game.
Yeah, like the Trundle's build is really costing here. He can't do anything against that Nautilus. He's able to get up in his face. And Trundle can't really disengage the Nautilus. He's supposed to be able to engage on him. That's what the matchup is supposed to do. But again, these items meaning that he can't do it. Hayden Auto actually going to follow it all the way back to base there. In the meantime, Ember might get the kill here.
Might get the kill, and I think he will actually overall, as he just goes absolutely deleted from that map. XJ missed the spear, but it didn't matter. He's so far ahead, picks himself up another kill.
Can't sit under the towers. He's in a dive suit.
Here we go though, XJ gonna get jumped on, but he actually jumps back immediately. Steve, what are you doing? You can't really fight this. Ember's got the Bambi Cinder, so he's going to burn you down. You're the passive being popped, but it's only a matter of time. Tries to jump back in. XJ playing a little bit with fire, but ends up kind of getting away with it just about. As you see now, Keel and on the hunt pop. Lupa gets knocked back. They are still going onto a good stun. The Boomerang Blade will miss, but the flash auto attack picks himself up a kill. This is looking like it's going to be a pretty swift win for Ferocity. The Dune really not able to do much on this Echo right now. Didn't roam like we said he should be doing. Wasn't able to really get the 1v1s like we said he should be able to. And it's kind of hurting his team. His team have not built very optimally either.
And Aatrox getting towards that Blade of the Rune King.
Woo!
Yeah.
25 CS down, still looking for Blade of the Rune King. Not even a jungle item. That's really inefficient.
Yeah.
Like, he could have went Warrior enchantment if he really wanted to. But that's super...
Either Blood Razor or Warrior.
It's just very, very inefficient
Red's
to do that.
challenging smite is pretty good in Aatrox as well. Simply taking less damage, doing more damage. Gives you that bit of an edge in those 1v1s that he seems to have gone for in these fights, but currently struggling, and it doesn't look like there's going to be much stop as the rest of his team is also struggling in this game.
Yeah, they are not having a good time. Realistically, they could probably jump onto the Janna. Takeda, though, what are you doing? You're just taking damage for free. TP coming in as well. Steve and Lupa need to get outside off the back of it. They do end up putting a trap down on top of it. Here goes Echo. It's a 3-man stun. It's nice damage going into Bloodraven as he tries to do more and more, but he doesn't even get to pop the ultimate. Steve gonna get caught out as well, and now it's gonna be Extra on the backside trying to get in. Takeda tries to drop down the ultimate to see if he can just zone people off, but I don't know how long it's gonna allow. Ember lining up a good hook would do it. There's a Q though, and that's gonna be able to kill another kill. 4 for none. Is it gonna be 5? It will be. Lago, or Lagyo even, eventually going down. Double kill for Wolfie. They can turn and burn for the dragon. They can go up for the Rift Herald. They can go for mid lane. They can go for anything.
They can go for the game at this point. This is getting a bit rough. Weeb Nation going down in a clean ace and just not a very coordinated.
16 minutes.
Yeah.
It's something that you very rarely see.
And the fact is, you had Extra on the backside. He was able to chunk out Takeda at the start of it. She then went for the fight anyway with the Echo getting a good stun off. Wasn't able to finish off Bloodraven, and as soon as that happened, they were able to turn it around. You had the Nautilus easily able to re-engage it. And from there, they had nowhere to go but down.
But even then, like, the Dune, yes, got a fantastic stun off, but no one was there to back him up. If they had gotten the Trundle and the Aatrox onto that backline while the Caitlyn and the Braum just peel, that would have been actually a pretty seriously good fight for the side of Weeb Nation, but they just didn't do that. Dune went in by himself, solo 1v5, wasn't able to completely burst out Bloodraven because he had to go with the Roa as a first item. Not the most, bursty of damage items in the early game. And it's just not worked out for them at all. It's really actually hindering them. They are now nearly 10,000 goal behind. This lead is huge.
Yeah, like we can sit in hypotheticals all day, but as it is right now, it's 214 in kills, an almost 10k goal lead at 17 and a half minutes, and this is looking real bad for Weeb Nation here. They're gonna walk home after this one.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to walk home though. See Ember trying to go in, pops down the depth charge. He's going to get on top of Lupa. Lupa's now out of this fight. Now Braum is the first one to fall. They're going to jump on the Steve. Steve brought the ultimate, but he's still no damage and no sustain. Now they're going to jump on the Lagyo, and he's going to eventually fall. XJ does get the kill as well, so it's 4 for nothing to Dune. Too busy taking a pink. Don't worry, team, I got this.
Dune just head in his hands like, I said don't engage.
No, I said kill the pink ward. But that's going to be another outer turret going down. The Doom going to try to go for something, but honestly, I don't think this is a smart thing for him to do either, because he will get chunked out just as quickly as the rest of the team did. He is not tanky whatsoever, as everyone's just on the side of Ferocity really turning up the pain. And 7-0-4 on the Nidalee. I really feel like they should have banned it.
Yeah, he could time travel his way back into that ban phase, maybe get rid of some of these picks that are currently destroying his team. And it's got to be rough when you have the top lane in a counter pick and you still can't win. That's actually the lane that's losing the hardest.
Yeah, it really is actually. Look at this. Okay, here we go though, but they're going to rotate to the top side. Baron isn't even up yet. There's a minute till Baron, and they're still just taking down these turrets so damn quickly. It's insane how much they're able to do right now.
It's the fact is, we've seen a lot of teams who are scared to actually dive into the towers. You see Ember right now is the first to just hook under the tower, just end these fights early. And yes, Trundle can take away his defensive task, but he'll die.
Oh
Speaking
dear.
of deaths.
Steve, he's not dead just yet though. He'll have his...
He's gone, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to go down.
Round two.
Round 2, dead. You know, Takeda getting caught out again. There's a good ultimate there from the Echo, puts in a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter. The end. Woo! Basically, boom. So many shields. As everyone just wants to get the Janna out there, because she's sitting on a perfect game right now. They don't want to ruin that. The only people to die are the solo laners. Hook swings and misses. Dune taking a lot of punishment though, as is Lupa. That was a 1Q destroying him, and that's going to be another tower going down. 15 seconds until Baron. Honestly, they can turn and burn for it now. They don't even need to.
They might as well. I mean, there are no real danger. That's the Zerker Greaves and the Aatrox. I mean, I'm not sure he's going to finish an item these games.
Not even finishing the Bork after investing so much time.
No, he went for it again.
Yeah, he went for it again. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not quite sure what this build is.
I like the Rylai's Nidalee. It's a lot of early spikes. Generally, you either go the Rylai's or you go the Roa. Heroes
Oh,
for...
there's a Surrender coming out. So that's going to be game 1 going over to Ferocity. Surrender at 20. That's going to be game 1 going over there. I think the...
It was inevitable.
It was inevitable, but a bit unexpected at 20.
Yep, I mean, that's actually 220 in kills as well at 20 minutes. So
Yeah, very,
nice
very
clean
true.
end to this game.
More kills than minutes in this game. But guys, we'll be back
relatively
in 5 minutes for game 2, and might be the quickest series we've seen so far. But don't go anywhere. We're back in 5 minutes.
40-minute series.
Like,
Sorry, you built Sunfire, Trundle into fucking Nautilus. You deserve to die.